Welcome. Today is Wednesday. It is August 24th. We are here for a nice morning yoga class. So for the next hour or so, we're just going to relax and let go and focus on breathing and movement, how they connect together, setting the tone for the rest of our day. Please make sure you make this your very own practice, so do what you need to do for your body today. We are going to start with some relaxation, so let's all go down onto our backs. Let our arms be restful at our sides. Palms are open, face to the sky. Shoulders releasing into the mat, our eyes are closed, and we breathe deeply in through our nose, expanding our belly, back, and rib cage. Exhale out through the nose, and we feel that same area of our bodies contract and empty. While we're breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, bring awareness to your face. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. And then let go of any tightness you're holding in your neck. Breathing from our shoulders out to our fingertips. Feeling the air moving down the length of those arms. Shifting our awareness and our breath now into our legs. Let's breathe from the top of our hips all the way out through our toes. And then we'll guide our breath and awareness into our spine. And let's breathe from the top of our head all the way out to the tip of our tailbone. Feel your breath weaving itself in between each segment of your spine. Now let's inhale the arms skyward. Exhale, let's send them behind us. Once they make it to the mat, reach out through your fingertips, push out through your heels. Keep your body as long and open as you can. And then feel your body go soft. Try stretching a little bit farther with your left arm and your right leg. And then a little bit farther with your right arm and your left leg. And then stretch both arms and both legs, looking like the letter X. So I want you to really work on stretching diagonally. And let everything go soft. Now let's inhale the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, return them to your sides. And let's bring our knees up to our chest so we can give ourselves a big hug. Add in a few gentle rocks side to side, massaging either side of our spine. Come back to neutral, and then we'll circle both knees around and around. And go ahead and reverse. And then keep your knees tucked in super close. Tighten your belly as you press through the back of the ribs. Round up so your nose meets your knees, chin towards your chest. And come back down. Try again, round the spine, coming up nose to knees, chin to chest. And release back down. Let's set the right foot on the mat with the knee bent, and we'll extend our left leg towards the sky. Let your hands walk up as close to your ankle as you can, and just think about drawing that leg forward towards your body. Breathing up the back of that thigh. And then let's release. We'll send that foot down. And let's switch. Extend the other leg up. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Think about drawing that leg towards your body. And let's bring the foot back down. Again, we're going to bring both knees in nice and close to the body. And then while you're there, I want you to spread your toes out really wide. Scrunch them up tight. Spread them wide. Scrunch up tight. Spread wide. Scrunch tight. Once more, spread wide. And scrunch tight. Let's set the right foot back down. And again, roll the ankle around. Let's reverse. And then just rest the foot. Return it to the mat. We'll switch once again. Knee in. Circling that ankle round and round. And reverse. And then just rest your foot. Now let's bring the other knee back in. So we've got those knees tucked in close to the chest. Tighten the belly as you press through the back of the ribs. Bring your nose towards your knees. Now on the exhale, we're going to roll up. Once we've made it up, let's come into an easy cross-legged position. Allow your palms to open face to the sky and let your shoulders fall from your ears. And now your chin's going to drop to your chest, and we're going to feel that stretch in the back of your neck. Lift the head to back, open your throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift and open the throat. Again, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift it back, open your throat. And then return to that neutral place. Let's turn our eyes to look over the right shoulder. Come back through neutral and return and look left. Return to neutral and again drop your chin to your chest. Let's roll left ear to left shoulder. Drop the chin and we roll right. Drop the chin as you roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. And then just let your chin rest on your chest. Bring the head back to neutral. And let's place our hands together at heart center. Lacing our fingers, we push our palms away from the body. Feel the stretch happening across the back of your shoulders, down the length of your arms. Press up towards the sky without allowing your shoulders to shrug. And let your fingers float down. Now let your chin drop again to your chest. Let's inhale, lift the arms back up. Exhale, bring them into your heart. From there, let's inhale, open our arms and our heart. Exhale, round the spine, backs of our hands meet. Inhale wide. Exhale, round. Inhale wide. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale wide. And exhale, round. Let your fingertips float down. And breathe. And then slowly come back up. Once you've made it up, returning to that tall seated position. Let's take one more inhale as we are. Exhale as we soften. And we transition onto hands and knees. So whatever way works for you to get you onto hands and knees. Once there, shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Spreading your fingers nice and wide, pressing through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. Belly button is nice and tight. Let's start sinking the navel, lifting the tailbone, lifting the head, opening the heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Return to neutral spine. And let's extend through the heel of our right foot. Add the left arm forward. Rotate palm to the sky. Spinal balance. Exhale, lower switch. Reaching away from the center of your body, turning your palm towards the sky. Exhale, lower switch again. Extend, reach. Exhale, lower switch. Extend, reach. Exhale, lower back to all fours. Now let's separate the knees, big toes remain close. We're pushing tailbone back, letting your chest drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. Fingers reaching towards the end of your mat with your palms opening to the sky. Return your hands to that foundational position. Tuck the toes. Let's lift our tailbone. Let your head dangle through extended arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer and closer to your thighs. And let your head dangle freely between those arms. Let's walk our dog a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. And then we're going to raise our heels, drop them back down. Again, let's raise our heels and drop down. Now let's inhale ourselves into plank. Nice and strong and straight. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Once more, we inhale to plank. Exhale, modify to your knees, and let's lower all the way down. Tuck the elbows in, press through the tops of your feet and your hip bones, lengthen your spine, and rise for cobra. Exhale, elbows open on the way down. Tuck them in, inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale again, going down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, take your time, push back. Extended child's pose once again. Foundational hands, we tuck our toes, we lift our tailbone. We're back up into down dog. A few more walks of our dog. And then press both heels down. Inhale forward to plank, modify if you'd like, or exhale, we lower in one piece. Elbows tuck in, inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, come on back up into down dog. Inhale again to our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once more, inhale to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. From there, take a giant step forward with that right foot. Place it between your hands, and that brings us into runner's lunge. Let's make sure our knee remains over our ankle. We're looking out, not letting the head hang down. Then try opening your arms for a nice airplane lunge. Return your hands to the mat, and then go ahead and sink down onto the left knee and the top of your left foot. Let's start lifting up our body, reach high to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Re-tuck the toes, come back up into your lunge, and then step that right foot back into plank. Let's press back up into downward facing dog. And then we'll step forward with our left foot. Placing that foot between our hands. We've got our knee over our ankle, our eyes are looking out. Nice straight line from the top of our head to the heel of that right foot. See about adding your arms for your airplane. Exhale, let your hands release, and then let's sink down onto that knee. Press to the top of your right foot, lift high to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, bringing us back into lunge. Let's step the right foot forward. Let's keep our toes close with our heels apart. And then inhale, we'll roll up slowly. Reach high to touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up, reach high to the sky. And exhale to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, lengthening. Rising cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reaching high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, lengthen, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to that plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Now let your arms extend long at your sides. Palms forward, fingertips urging towards the earth, top of the head reaching to the sky. Standing mountain pose. We'll inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands, forming a frame. Let your head drop within that frame. Feel your rib cage resting on your thighs. And you can bend your knees as much as you need to allow that to happen. Release your fingers to the mat. Giant step back with our right foot. Brings us into lunge. Now let's push down to the right heel. Turn those right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel and begin lifting upper body. Want to make sure that we're keeping our hip bones facing forward, shoulders square over the hips, and then when you're ready, add the arms. Feel them extending towards the sky without tensing through the shoulders or the neck. Actually feel like you're drawing that left knee inward a little bit towards the midline of the body. Let the arms come forward to shoulder level. Stay long in the waist and let's hinge forward so we bring our rib cage close to our front thigh. Let your hands return to the mat. Come back to the ball of your right foot. Send the left foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale into our plank. Remain in plank, or you could insert a push-up. Lift the right foot not too high. Press up into three-legged dog. Send the right foot forward. Send the left foot forward. Toes in, heels out. We roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, sink deeper. Elbows cradled in the palms of our hands. We're back into that framing of the head, letting upper body sink against those thighs. Let's release, fingers back down onto the mat. Giant step back with left foot into lunge. Pushing left heel down, turning left toes out. Aligning right heel with back of left heel. We lift upper body. Knee is over ankle, hip bones square, shoulders stacked. Arms extend. Body weight is centered. Breathe. Stay long in the waist. Begin to hinge forward. Bringing our ribs to our front thigh. And then exhale, release your hands to the mat. Return to the ball of your foot, stepping that right foot back into plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Remain there or insert a push-up. Lift the left foot not too high. Press back into three-legged dog. Send the left foot through your hands. Right foot forward as well. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot steps back. Returning to our lunge. Moving ourselves around into wide straddle so we face the wide edge of our mat. Toes either straight ahead or turned in slightly, hands directly under those shoulders. Big inhale to look out. And then exhale as we fold forward, dropping the head, letting those forearms dangle closer to the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Let that whole body release. And then let's press down into our palms and push the arms straight. From there, we're going to raise our heels. And then press the heels down. And let's bend the knees and lower the hips. And then start to press the legs straighter and straighter. And then from there, we're going to simply inch our left hand over towards our right big toe. And then inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at your waist. There's our twisting straddle. Let's exhale our hand back down. Bring the other hand back into place, and then we're going to walk ourselves around into runner's lunge, facing the back of our mat. Once you've established your lunge, we're going to lift upper body. That brings us into high lunge. And then add the arms to the sky for crescent lunge. Let's place our hands together at heart center. Inhale, start rotating off to your right, and then exhale, hinge over until your left elbow tucks to the outside of your right thigh, rolling right shoulder to the sky for our prayer balancing twist. As we exhale, let's untwist. Release your hands to the mat. And then we're going to start to push the left heel down as you're straightening your right leg. Lift up your left toes. Inhale, lengthen, look out. And then exhale, melt your upper body into that right thigh. And then see if you can let your toes sink back down, deepening the stretch we feel in our hamstrings. As we exhale, let's rebend the right knee. We've got our right heel aligned with the back of our right heel, lifting up our body, brings us back into Warrior One. And then start to straighten the right leg. Let your arms open wide. And then let's revolve upper body. So we end up facing the wide edge of our mat again with toes in, heels out. Feet a little wider than hips. 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, bending the knees. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Let's try one more sunflower. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach. Now let the arms go wide. And we're back into our star. From there, let's lower the left hand. Reach the right towards the sky. Start inching your left hand down the outside of your leg, but continue to keep the right arm straight up. And then let's bring ourselves back into our star. Now let's turn left toes to face the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch, and then bend the left knee. Looking out past that left hand, there's our warrior two. Start reaching a little farther forward with the left. Now lift the left, lower your right. Turning left palm to the sky. Breathing up the left side of the ribs. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Right arm comes across the right ear. Side angle pose. Right arm lifts back up, makes a full circle down and around, and returns us to warrior two. And then we can pull that left leg straight without locking. We're back in our start position. And we're imagining that we're pressed against the wall as we begin to pull the right hip right and start reaching that left arm as far away from the right hip as you can. Once we can't go any farther apart, lower the left, lift the right. And that brings you into triangle pose. Breathe into all that open space. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, we bend the left knee. Hand to the mat or forearm to the thigh. This time it's extended angle pose. And we're going to exhale ourselves, bringing the hand down, returning into our lunge, sending that left foot back into plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. This time I want you to lift your right foot not too high. You can stay there or insert the push-up. And then press up into three-legged dog. We'll step the right foot forward between the hands, bringing us back into lunge. And then pushing the right leg straight, extending the left leg behind us, hip level. Hands form a tripod with our right foot, and that becomes tripod balance. Remaining that way, or aligning right thumb with right pinky toe, rolling left hip open, adding left arm to the sky, half moon balance. Exhale, left hand down if it's lifted. We all step the left foot in. Toes are close, heels are apart. We're going to bend those knees, sinking down like we're sitting in a chair. While we're doing that, we're pulling the knees closer and closer, lifting our ribs away from our thighs, adding our arms alongside our ears for chair pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Stepping back with our left foot brings us back into our lunge. And then we simply walk around into wide straddle. Toes in, heels out, or at least keeping toes straight ahead. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. Remember, knees bending is quite all right. See if you can feel yourself letting go a little bit more than the first time. From there, let's push down into the palms, arms getting straighter and straighter. Now try lifting the front of your feet so you're back on your heels. Spread your toes out really wide and then let your feet press back into the mat. Bend the knees, pulling that tailbone down. And then pressing back down into the hands. Once we've got our legs straightened once again, let's inch that right hand over to left big toe. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist, taking us into our twisting straddle. Exhale, let's bring the hand back down. Bring the right hand back into place, and then we're ready to walk ourselves around into runner's lunge, facing the back of our mat. Once your lunge is established, we're going to lift upper body, bringing us into high lunge, adding our arms for crescent moon. Let your hands come together at heart center. Inhale, let's rotate to our left. Exhale, let's tuck that right elbow to the outside of our left thigh. Rolling that shoulder open towards the sky. Exhale, let's untwist and return your hands to the mat. From there, go ahead and push your right heel down. We're going to start straightening the left leg and then lifting up our left toes. Inhale to look out. Exhale, let that upper body sink down against your thigh. And then see if you can sink your toes back into the mat. From there, start to bend that left knee. You've got your left heel aligned with your right heel. We're lifting upper body. Returning to warrior one. And then we'll pull that left leg straight. Let the arms go wide. Rotate upper body. Facing the wide edge of our mat. Feet a little wider than hips, toes in, heels out. Arms outstretched with palms to the sky. We're in our 5-pointed star. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, back up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. One more sunflower. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach. Let's lower the right arm to the outside of that right leg. Start to inch it farther and farther down while the left hand remains reaching to the sky. And then as we exhale, come back into your star. From there, let's turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. Start to bend the right knee. Let it come out over the ankle without going beyond our toes, centering our body weight into warrior two. extend that right arm a little farther. Lift the right as you lower your left, turning right palm to the sky. Let's exhale, bring right forearm to right thigh. Send that left arm up and over your ear. That becomes our side angle pose. Inhale the arm up. Let it make a nice full circle. On its way back into place, we return to warrior two. Good, now let's pull the right leg straight without locking. We're back into our start position. And now we're ready to begin building our triangle. Our left hip starts reaching left. Our right arm is reaching as far away from that left hip as we can. Once we can't go any farther, we can lower the right and lift the left. Feel that left hand being drawn to the sky. Think about pressing those hips forward, breathing away any stress or tension in the neck or the shoulders. Let's take one more inhale as we are. On the exhale, go ahead and start bending that right knee. You can either place your forearm on your thigh or your hand to the mat. Meanwhile, left fingers are still reaching up for extended angle pose. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's revolve upper body. Let your hands return to the mat. You're back onto the ball of your left foot. We send the right foot back, getting into plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise up into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Lift the left foot not too high. We can stay there or insert our push-up. And then we're all gonna press up into three-legged dog. Step the left foot between your hands, bringing us back into our lunge. And then from there, we're gonna push our left leg straight. Extend our right leg behind us, hip level. Hands form a tripod with our left foot, and there's tripod balance. We can stay like that, or you could align your left thumb with your left pinky toe, start to roll the right hip open, and then add that right arm to the sky, bringing you into half moon balance. Let's exhale the right hand down if it's lifted. We'll send the right foot in, toes close, heels apart. We're gonna bend those knees again like we're sitting down in a tiny chair. And while we're doing that, we're gonna pull the knees closer together, lifting ribs from thighs, adding arms along our ears. And we're gonna rise from our chair and exhale our hands to our heart. From there, let the arms extend at our sides. Let's find a focal point for our eyes and fixate on that spot. Feel the navel drawing inward, and then begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Once there, let's bend the left knee, bringing that left heel up behind us, and then see if you can place the inside of your left foot in the palm of your hand. Meanwhile, right arm comes forward. Let's lift the right. And then if you want to, you can expand your dancer pose. As we exhale, let's return to standing mountain pose. Open your heart. Think about those foundational feet. And then we're ready to try it on the other side. So we've got our focal point, we've got our navel drawing inward, begin shifting our weight into our left foot. Bending the right knee so we can place the inside of that right foot in the palm of our hand, and then letting that left arm come forward. You can expand your dancer. As we exhale, come back into mountain pose. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. They're going to come together behind us. Once you've got a hold of your hands together, I want you to think about drawing downward as you open your heart and you open your throat. Inhale to neutral spine. Exhale, begin to fold forward. First, we want to get our ribs to rest on our thighs, so bend your knees as much as you need to. Then you can let your head drop, and you can send the arms farther to the sky. As we exhale, let's release and let your hands float down and just become a ragdoll. From there, let's take a step back with our right foot and our left foot, bringing us into our plank. Right shoulder remains over right wrist. We're going to turn and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Let's come back around into full plank. And then from there, just lift your right foot not too high. Press up into three-legged dog. And then we're going to pull the right knee forward so it comes right up behind the right wrist, and we're going to set that knee on the floor. We want to aim our right heel at our left hip bone. Let the left knee sink down. Once there, try inching that right knee farther open to the side and inching the left leg further back and letting your upper body sink down. So in this position, we want to make sure we're not feeling our weight shifting off into that right knee or hip. We want to keep it centered over the left hip bone. Pressing down through the tops of your left toes. And we want to think about pressing the outer edge of our right pinky toe into the mat. That's going to keep our pigeon pose nice and active. And remember, if pigeon pose is not something that feels right for your body, feel free to do upside down pigeon on your back. Let's all make sure we end up on our forearms. We're going to tuck our left toes under and just lift that left knee. That brings us into our second position pigeon. And then let's send the right foot back so we end up in our forearm plank. And then from forearm plank, start walking your feet in. So we end up on our forearms at preparation for dolphin pose. You can either hang your head down or you can keep your eyes looking at the mat. Let's take the right leg and just reach it to the sky. And then from there, let's bring the foot back down. Bring the knees down. Press up onto all fours. Scoop the belly in and let's round up for cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open for cow. And then come back to neutral. And let's extend through the heel of the right foot and reach the left arm forward for spinal balance. Let's take the left arm out to the side. Bend the right knee, so we're kind of pulling our heel in towards our body. And then see if you can come around with that left hand, hook onto the ankle, and push that right foot towards the sky. Let's release and come back into our spinal balance. And then set the hand down, set the toes down, step the left foot back, and that brings us back into plank. Now let's do left shoulder over left wrist, opening right arm to the sky, modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into plank. Press up into down dog. Extend the left heel up towards the sky, three-legged dog. And then let's pull the left knee forward. We're going to bring it up behind the left wrist, setting it on the mat, aiming that left heel at our right hip bone. Let the right knee sink down. Think about opening the left knee a little wider to the side, inching the right leg further back, and then letting your upper body melt deeper down. Press down to the tops of your right toes, the outer edge of your left pinky toe. And then let's make sure we all end up on our forearms. So we can tuck our right toes under, lifting the right knee for second position pigeon. And then we'll send the left foot back, bringing us into our forearm plank. And then let's start walking the feet closer in, lifting that tailbone, bring us into our preparation for dolphin. And then try extending your left leg towards the sky. And then we'll bring that foot down. And let's come down onto our knees. And rise up onto all fours. Let's sink our navel, inhaling for cow. Exhale as you round out for cat. And then we're back to neutral. Let's extend through the heel of our left foot, reaching right arm forward. Open that right arm to the side. Bend the left knee, pulling your heel towards your bottom. And see if you can grab hold of your ankle, pushing that flat foot towards the sky. And then let's return to spinal balance. And let's return to all fours. Separate your knees, big toes remain touching. We're pushing all the way back. Again, moving into extended child pose. Let's take the left arm, pass it through the right armpit. Let your shoulders sink to the mat. We'll bring that arm out and switch. And then bring the arm back out and press back. Let's slide the hands closer to the knees and begin to lift away from the mat. Once there, we'll come around and have a seat. And we'll start out with the soles of our feet close together. Let your feet rest in your hands and then try to bring your heels a little bit closer to your body. While you're doing that, we're maintaining a nice long straight spine, breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. As we exhale, let's soften. And then let's extend both legs out straight. Hands on either side of our hips, pushing out through the heels of your feet. Press down into your palms. And then let's start to walk the hands forward, pushing back through the tailbone, letting your upper body fold in half. And then we'll slowly come back up. Let's keep the left leg straight as we bend the right knee. We're going to bring the heel of our foot close to the body. And then try reaching that right hand across towards your left big toe. And then let's reach the right arm high. Send it back behind us, bringing the heel of your hand close to your tailbone. Let's bring the upper left arm to the outside of that right thigh. So we can inhale, sit a little taller. Exhale, rotate at the waist and look over that shoulder. Inhale, reach your arm high. Exhale, let it float down. And then let's take that right ankle, cross it over the left. Hands on either side. We're going to hinge forward again and just fold in half. Let's come back up. We can uncross. This time we'll keep the right leg straight, bend the left knee. Bring that foot in nice and close. And then reach across with your left hand. See if you can reach that right big toe. Lift the arm high, send it behind us. Slide the heel of your hand in close. And then let's bring the upper portion of the right arm to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale a little taller. Exhale, rotate at the waist to look over that shoulder. Inhale, extend to the sky. Exhale, float it down. We'll cross left ankle over right this time. And once again, fold forward. And then from there, let's slowly come back up. We can uncross, and then let's bend the knees. Let's place our hands behind our thighs, relax our shoulders. Find your balance on your tailbone. Keep the back nice and straight. Now when ready, start extending your legs. Go where you can without rounding your back. Once you've found your point of balance, let's add our arms. And then slowly start to open, pressing us all the way into the mat. Stretch your whole body nice and straight. Let's lift the arms up and then let them open wide to the side. Let's bend the knees, walk the feet in. Toes in, heels out, feet about hips distance apart. Let's keep enough space between our buttocks and our heels that when we bridge up, we're really activating the hamstrings and the gluteals, not feeling it in the thighs or the knees. Now slide the arms in a little closer to the body. Start to tighten the belly. And then one vertebra at a time, let's peel off the mat. We want to make sure we're not feeling any weight pressing into the neck. And then let's pull left knee to chest and extend it to the sky. While it's up there, let's slowly bring the spine back to the mat. And then let's reach up towards the ankle and start to draw that leg closer to your body. Now try pushing the right leg out straighter. And let's take that left hand, and you can either hook around your big toe, or you can put your left hand on the inside of your ankle or your calf, And your right hand's going to stay pushing on that right thigh to remind you not to lift your hip. Meanwhile, let's start opening that left leg out to the side, and let's take it out as far as it will go. Once it can't go any farther and you're not lifting that right hip, open the right arm and let's look right. And then we can start to bring the leg back up. Once it's made it to its upright position, again, let's try pulling it in just a little bit more. And then finally set it free and let it float down. Once it's made it back down, we're going to rebend the knees. Toes in, heels out, feet hips distance, keeping enough space so that when we're bridging up, we're not feeling this in the neck, we're not feeling it in the quads or the knees. Just lots of activation in the gluteals, the hamstrings, and of course the abdominals. Pull the right knee in, extend your leg to the sky. And then slowly start to lower while the leg stays lifted. And then let's reach our hands as close to our ankle as we can and think about drawing that leg forward. And then let's ease up a bit. And we're going to extend the left leg out straight onto the mat. Left hand's going to rest on that thigh. Now you can either hook your second and third fingers around your big toe, or you can put your right hand on the inside of your right ankle. While you're pulling the leg forward, you're also going to start opening it out to the side. And again, we want to take it as far out as it will go without lifting that left hip. And then let's open the left arm and look left. And start bringing the leg back up. Again, with both hands, we're going to pull that leg a little bit closer in. And then let's set the leg free and let it float all the way down. Once it's back down, we're going to bring both knees in for our hug. And once there, a few rocks side to side. And then let's simply circle the knees around, massaging lower back. And then we'll go the other way. And then just one more well-deserved hug. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, round the spine, nose toward knees. Let it float back down. And then let's send one leg at a time back out onto the mat. Once there, adjust your body so that you're feeling very comfortable on your mat. No pressure spots. You can let your arms rest at your sides, palms opening to the sky. Simply guide your breath around the body. Seek out any places that remain tense or tight. Breathing away that tightness. Letting your breath linger in those areas that give you issue. The greatness of a nation and the moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. Let us send away all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart and a grateful heart and a hopeful heart, spreading random acts of kindness to all living things. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. I thank you so much for joining me today. Be healthy, be safe, and be kind.